I have started camming in the most annoying way possible, only because I got bills to pay, and I can't feel good and play with myself and pleasure y'all if my bills ain't paid. And I know I'm not entitled to nobody's tips, but y'all are also not entitled to see me, any part of me. I will sit here under the covers and chat with y'all, because that's the point we're at. Rent's due again. We moved in the middle of the month. Rent is due again in like less than 2 weeks. I have started camming in a way when I'm just like, no, because y'all not gonna lowball me like that. And I'm playing, I'm putting out, I just recorded some insane content. I ain't even know shit do all that. I just recorded some insane shit. So I'm not gonna sit here and record that and then turn around and do it for free online too. And half these shows get recorded. So, and like I said, it depends on how you wanna run your show, but I'm trying to get my content to be a little more premium. And I wanna make sure whoever is tapping in and purchasing it, they really feel exclusive, because it's not just sitting somewhere else for free. So that being said, I cammed topless up so you can only see my top half. And I was over here recording down low, because that's my angle anyways, and recording for OF and eventually the hub. So you could hear me, you could almost see me, but you couldn't see me. You gonna know exactly what I'm up to, but you're not gonna see it. So I think that's gonna be my new method for things, because like I said, a bitch got bills to pay. Don't get stingy on me now after I moved in. And once again, I'm not entitled to nobody's tips, but y'all aren't entitled to see anything from me either. That's just that. And also, I have a new system for my content. So basically what I'm doing, I'm recording content while I am camming, unless it's a private show, because I want that to be exclusive to whoever requested the private show.
So I'm curious, how do y'all feel about recording private shows, because they're private but not exclusive? Personally, me, I have not been doing it. I've just been focusing on the one-on-one with my client. That being said, I've thought about doing it with some that I'm not super close with, because like I said, private does not mean exclusive, and that's content to sell, especially if you're doing the most in private. However, you know, some people kind of like that one-on-one and knowing you're only focusing on them. With my regulars who I'm very close with, I think I'm just gonna make sure that's exclusive content for them, because they be treating me very well. That said, some of the short shows where people just want to get one off with me one-on-one and then go, I have thought about recording those. So I'll see what changes in the future. Let me know what y'all think about that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I found out you could use the same webcam to stream off of 2 cam sites. It's worked for me in the past before. I don't know if it compromises the quality of the stream. I've experimented with it in the past, and while it does maximize your exposure, I don't like talking to 2 chats, so I just stick to 1 now.
When I cam, I will either do something like that, not even sneaky, just like that. Hey, you see this, and I know this is going on over here. Or if I'm feeling really nice and the chat is lively and they're tipping, then you get to see it, and it's still gonna get recorded. It goes to OF first. That's the new exclusive first look. I'm pretty sure this is allowed. I don't see why it wouldn't be allowed as long as I'm advertising it. I'm letting you know if you purchase this video, you are getting an exclusive first look, meaning that you were the first one to see this video on any platform, to have the recorded version, to put it into your private collection and go Happy New Year off it later, okay? I have to decide how long I want something to be exclusive, but basically a lot of the videos I had on OF from last year are already up on other platforms for free. And that being said, that is my new system. The old content, I produce content very fast, so whatever is circulating in and out, the old content gets posted for free. And even then, I'm still earning coins, because even on the hub, you get paid per view. Okay, and that makes room to keep a cleaner OF page. And when you visit the OF page, you know, bam, bam, boom, that's all the new, fresh, delicious stuff. You don't gotta scroll back. The new stuff, that's only gonna keep getting juicier and keep getting more delicious and succulent. Okay, the new stuff is gonna be on the OF page. I'll probably keep it up there for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe a month, all right? You gotta wait a month before you see it go on the hub, or even longer. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. The content that's up on the hub right now, that was on my OF for a hot minute, okay? So I want it to be enticing, where it's like, no, if you buy this right now, you get to see this. There's nowhere else. You're not gonna find it nowhere else, okay? And then eventually, whenever, it'll go to the hub, and I'm advertising it as an exclusive first look. So it's not like, oh my God, I bought this video a month ago, 2 months ago, and now I see you posted it for free. Once again, you were paying for the exclusive first look. You want that shit now. You want your Happy New Year explosion right now. You don't want to wait for it. You want to see the juicy stuff I recorded right now. Bam, there you go. And like I said, I'm gonna make sure there's a pretty lengthy waiting period. It's not gonna be like, oh, I posted it for sale and then the next day I posted it on the hub for free. No, I wanna start making things more VIP, more exclusive, more premium. If you're purchasing something from me, I want you to have some perk out of it. If it's a private show off camming, baby, that's yours. Ain't nobody else gonna see that. Those are my new rules, basically. If it is a purchase off OF, ain't nobody about to see this for a hot minute. You're the first one with eyes on it in your collection, okay? And you have a personal video download of it too. I also have a social media club, and I have a fan club off the Cam website, so I have to make sure I am putting certain content here and there and whatever, softcore, hardcore, whatever. The juicy stuff is always gonna have a charge to it. Always gonna have a charge. The stuff I don't mind sharing that I just recorded real quick that I know you still gonna get off on, fan club energy, all right, but that's my new system, because it's not fair that so-and-so over here is spoiling your girl like a princess, okay? And then somebody's over here like, play with your pussy for free. I'm waiting. I want to. Oh, here, a token. Did you catch it? Did you catch my 5 cents? And like I said, I'm always grateful. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, she getting a little money and now she full of herself. No. Right now I got bills to pay. She ain't even getting no money. I'm just setting better standards and boundaries based off my changing needs, my new circumstances, and what I'm willing to do and not do right now. Like, it changes. It's ever evolving. What you were willing to do a couple months ago might change a couple months later. What you were willing to do last year might change from what you're doing this year. Like, it just depends. And it's based off your needs, your desire, your comfort level. I'm in the chat. Ain't nobody talking to me. People throwing a token thinking I'm about to get butt-ass naked and just like, no, not anymore. So yeah, it changes as you know, I was in the mood earlier. I was playing, I was on, I did do a little free show for a bit, and I think I logged off with like $3 again. So it's about timing, it's about your needs, it's about making sure you're just maximizing your time and your energy and your efforts too. Because once I saw that, I was like, all right, let me go record. Went to go record, I got some fire content I know I'm about to make some good coin off of. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to log back on cam, sit there pretty, talk, chat with people while editing the fire content I recorded that nobody else has seen. Because I wasn't about to show y'all for free, I was gonna record it so I could sell it. It's just, you gotta play around with it.
What's up, y'all? Apologies for the no face, no case podcast energy. But that being said, I was working on the video on how I manage my content, and then I realized I had some more to say real quick, and I might still make a whole separate video about it, but I wanted to throw it out there for anybody who's kind of like not sure what to do or what they should do. Also, I wanted to say for how I manage my content, I use both OneDrive and Google Photos, and I back up the final product, like whatever video I exported, to both of those platforms, and I delete the individual clips. That way I can maximize my storage. Going back to the other thing, what you should do on camera, I can't tell you what to do, but I will let you know this. As long as it's not against the rules, you could do damn near anything you want to. As long as it's not against the rules and everybody in your broadcast is verified and they're allowed to be there. Y'all, I have braided my hair on camera. I've built furniture. I've done domestic duties, doing the dishes, doing laundry. I have done almost everything under the sun within my own household on cam, because I want you to remember this. And I feel like people start camming and they're like, oh my God, I must be playing with my, my kitty cat, or I must be doing this, or I got to show off my body, or I have to talk all the time. Let me tell you something. I think we can all agree that if somebody talks to you, you're going to speak back, right? If somebody tips you, or if you have a tip menu or whatever, you're going to do a little song and dance or whatever. But if you are on live and nobody is engaging with you, they ain't talking, they ain't tipping, I want you to remember something. There are people behind their screens who clicked onto your chat room, and maybe they shy, who knows, maybe they just don't care, maybe they scared, but they clicked onto your live chat room and they are not engaging with you. First off, don't take that personally. They're there to watch you. And maybe they don't want to, they're kind of incognito mode or whatever. But understand that they are not acknowledging. They didn't take the time to speak. So how are you supposed to perform to the maximum, to your best ability, if you got people in here ain't tipping and talking? If you have people in your chat who came and they're doing nothing and they're there for a long period of time, like an extended period, and they still ain't talking or tipping and they're just waiting for you to do your little song and dance and pull out your pussy or whatever, whatever body part you camming with, you are not obligated to do anything. If they're doing nothing, you're also allowed to do nothing. Or you can do whatever. I be writing, y'all. I'm hoping I can write my first novel while I'm on cam. I play the Switch and I just don't show the game I'm playing because that's not allowed. I'll mute the chat sometimes and I'll go watch TV. So it's not that I'm being rude. You're allowed to be on your phone. It's not even a matter of am I being rude, because understand there's somebody behind the screen staring at you, waiting to entertain them. And I understand it's your job to put on a show, but even at the end of a show, the people clap. They do something, all right? If it's really good, they'll do a standing ovation. They'll throw some roses. They'll, I understand people will be quiet and respectful, but there comes a point when you're camming where if you feel awkward, you just have to learn how to live in that awkwardness. The more comfortable you are being live, being watched, almost like you're in a fishbowl doing whatever you do, and you just don't care, the better I feel like your camming experience will go. I'm telling y'all, I be cooking, I be doing whatever. With camming, think of yourself as a fish, baby, all right? You're in your own little space. Somebody might come in and out that room 10, 20 damn times. You never know, coming in and out. And, don't be bothered by that either. That's another thing. People gonna leave and come check on you or whatever. People will come in and out that room to wait and look and watch to see what you're doing. And just like a fish, what do fish be doing? They keep on swimming. They be chilling. All right. They go swim over there. They go do whatever was on their little agenda. They ain't paying attention to the people. That being said, what happens when you feed a fish? They swim to the top and they be doing the most. Are you following? All right. So I just wanted to take a minute and give y'all a different perspective. You have to be comfortable in your own skin, and you have to be comfortable with whatever you're doing and just knowing people are watching, and that's okay. If people are talking, chat it up back with them. If they tipping, all right, go ahead according to whatever tips they're giving. Do what you feel comfortable doing. But if nothing is happening, you're allowed to just sit there on cam and do what you was doing. I've been on cam for hours. And I'll just wait until, somebody came in to engage, and then I'll start vibing. So that's all I wanted to say. You could literally do whatever. I think the most important part is just getting comfortable with, being watched like you're in a fishbowl. And obviously there are activities you can do to get the party started, because that will make your room look good on the thumbnail before they click. But it's up to you, for real. You could do something, you could not do something, you could do your chores. It's whatever you comfortable with, baby. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching, because if we're going to be on these streets, we're going to know how to navigate them. I hope your camming experience is going well. I hope the content's going well. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? So did I. That's crazy. Anyways, that being said, y'all, I just remembered I did want to say that I know the pressure of people are watching me, what do I need to do? Or, there's somebody out there in the world staring at me right now and I'm here, what should I do with myself? I wanted to let you know that sometimes when you are chill, when you are comfortable and confident enough to be like, yeah, y'all ain't paying, y'all ain't talking, tipping, all that stuff, I ain't doing nothing. When you finally develop that mentality, I'm telling you, your privates not only get more worth it because it's like, okay, I finally got to play, this is really special, but sometimes it incentivizes people watching to take you to private. Because if you are giving away all the goods in Maine and you're not getting tipped or, rewarded appropriately for the show you're putting on, right? Why would somebody who's watching you enjoy yourself and they're also simultaneously enjoying themselves have any type of desire to take you for themselves into a private show if they just wanted to see you play and you're already doing it? Now, mind you, you might have your regulars who are going to take you anyways. They're going to make sure you're good. They're going to make sure you got that one-on-one intimacy. You're going to have people like that will see you playing in Maine and be like, all right, I'm still going to take you away though. And that's sexy as, let me tell you, that energy is big energy right there. But for the people who just want to go ahead and get one off, and they came to see you and they like what you're serving up. They like you, your body, your face, your vibe, everything that you got going on and how you play, the way you play. And you going, you doing it already. They ain't going to take it to you see what I'm saying? So not only will you have your regulars, but you'll have people who were not inclined to take you to private end up taking you to private if they want it bad enough because you were teasing. You made them wait for it. And that's a lesson I had to learn. Like, I'm really speaking to myself here because I love to play. I love to just go ahead and give it up and do whatever. Oh gosh, that sounds so bad. Virtually. Y'all, we're only talking virtually right now. That said, I love being watched. I love the idea of like, oh, I'm making somebody feel something. I'm getting them in the mood. Like, I like the idea that I'm able to have that power of pleasure over a screen, over just my visuals, over what I'm able to do and how I'm able to serve up a show. That being said, it doesn't mean you have to serve up a show just because people are hungry for one, especially if it's the people who don't want to pay whatsoever or try to like at least talk to the cook, compliment the chef, none of it. So just mind your time and think of other stuff you can do if you're not comfortable playing on camera all the time. I know some people are like, oh, some cam girls are like mercenaries. You don't have to necessarily be like that, but you don't have to be doing charity either, baby. Go somewhere in between if that makes you comfortable. That being said, trust me, it's not a good feeling. Yeah, I understand you might feel awkward in the moment, but it's also not a good feeling to get offline and find out, oh man, I did all that and I didn't really, okay. Damn, you see what I'm saying? So just think of other alternatives you could do. If you have any suggestions below, comment them. Let's help each other out. Anything you do with clothes on, I promise you, it's just going to be more interesting if you do it in lingerie or if you choose to do it however. You could paint, you could do whatever. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. All right, I'm done rambling for real, y'all. I hope this is helpful to somebody. Thank you so much for watching. Seriously, keep it up. You're killing it. You're doing so great. And I'm so proud of you, for real, for real. Whether you decide to play or delay, it's up to you. Thank you for watching.